What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News. Wanted to jump in quickly and say I saw the news, but I already recorded this video and had it set to premiere, so that's why you're getting this video. If you look on the channel, I've been reporting a lot about Kenya Moore, so I just want to mix it up a little bit. So I have a video, this video right here, a video on Tamar Braxton versus The Real, a video on Nene Leakes. I have a few more videos, but you know, I can't put those on hold to talk about the recent developments. You know who I'm talking about, but let's go ahead and get into this video. YouTube is so sensitive now that I feel like if I had placed Mr. in front of that chocolate, my video would probably get flagged or restricted. Let's talk about a title real quick before I jump into the entire story. You know, chocolate is real, right? Who remember this scene right here from the Rehearsed of Atlanta when Phaedra Parks attempted to hit Kenya Moore with her purse, her clutch, whatever it is, because she brought up Mr. Chocolate. And Kenya Moore had no clue that she was standing next to Mr. Chocolate in February 2018 when they took this picture, child. When you find a lie that Kenya Moore ever told on the Rehearsed of Atlanta, let me know, because she keeps getting vindicated, okay? It doesn't matter if it takes years. People are being exposed, and karma, oh, family. This is about Giselle and Phaedra, so I'm going to stay focused, but I just had to take it back to the Real Housewife of Atlanta and Mr. Chocolate. Even though Kenya Moore did not start the rumor, she did repeat it, okay? And you don't get this defensive about to knock someone out with a purse, or because they mentioned someone that you claim wasn't real, when all in all it was all a lie. Let me quickly read a comment of what, you know, Giselle ex-husband Giselle Bryant wrote on this picture with Kenya Moore. Mind you, she was already married to Mark Daly at this time, okay? He wrote, headed home from NYC after speaking at the Doing It Big Entrepreneurs Conference with at Kenya Moore. Great day. I'm sure one person who wasn't too happy in seeing this picture. Like, wait a minute. Not only did you keep me a secret, you never claimed me, never posted our picture, but you're posting Kenya Moore of all people that I can't stand. You know, Pastor, you know, Giselle Bryant is shady, okay? Because he also posted another picture with Candy, but we're going to get into it later. So at this point, most of you already probably seen this story that, you know, Giselle Bryant was on Watch What Happens Live a few days ago, and Kiki Palmer was also there, and, you know, she answered some questions that led to drama. Of course, while she was on there, she talked about Sweat for Potomac, because that's the show that she's from. And you know, Andy Cohen always have to spice it up. And, you know, people call in and ask questions. On the Real Housewives of Atlanta, there was this accusation, okay, that Phaedra Parks cheated on her ex-husband, Apollo, with this man named Mr. Chocolate. Now, they were still very married. They were not legally separated. They were going through their issues and ups and downs, but Apollo found some text messages. He printed them out, and he accused her of cheating. You know, of course, she said it was a lies, and the messages were fake, and, you know, Apollo is trying to deflect from his issues and all of that, okay? And of course, Phaedra, who's the queen of lying, denying, and, you know, basically, I'm a Christian woman, you know, I'm going to wait till my divorce is finalized before I date again. I'm not dating anybody, which were all lies, okay? And now here we are, Mr. Chocolate is real, and Mr. Chocolate is Giselle Bryant, ex-husband, Pastor Giselle Bryant, okay? So when she was on Watch What Happens Live, and he basically said, okay, so allegedly Mr. Chocolate is, you know, your ex-husband. Giselle said yes. And, you know, and he was basically saying, does that bother you that Phaedra, you know, dated him or whatever? Giselle responded, well, you know, my ex said, you know, he denies it. They never dated. You know, he never publicly claimed her or anything. They never dated. However,
Phaedra Parks went and told her friends, allegedly, that they dated, okay? And Giselle simply said, but she's not important. Giselle announced on the Rehearsed with a Potomac reunion that they were dating again, okay? And after announcing that, she also said that on Watch What Happens Live, and she posted this image on Instagram. He's got my back, okay? And you see Nene Leaks in the comment, come on and join the Second Chance at Love crew. You know, Shawnee O'Neal, okay, I see you. And she responded, waiting on you. Shawnee O'Neal is like, first of all, I do not want to end up on an episode of Snapped, okay? Because after all of these years of letting that hurt go, going back to that man and, you know, let's just say he tried that same mess again. After all of these years of healing, yeah, I might end up on Snap. And she's also like, when people show you who they are, believe them. So it ain't happening, okay? Giselle, anyways, congratulations to you. Go ahead, love. Be happy. Yes, it does work out for some people, but for me, I'm good over here. Yeah, I don't blame her. So Giselle was simply saying, Phaedra is not important in my relationship. Like, she's not. Now, since that interview, if you go on her page, you see her on Times Square, Manhattan, New York, okay, billboard, all right? She wrote, Times Square will never be the same. Extra TV put me on the big screen. Exactly, and people walking by get to see her. That's huge right there, okay? She's doing her thing. And then, you know, she's posting, you know, videos of what she looked like on Extra. If you click on her Instagram story, she's promoting her book. Like, that's it. I went on the show. They asked me a question. I answered the question next. Moving right along, okay? And that's it. Phaedra Parks hops on Instagram. Now, she could have ignored this because if Mr. Chocolate wasn't real in the first place, like you said, then why even respond? But I understand. I know how social media work. You know, you want to keep your name in the blog pages. People talking about you. So she posted this picture, you know, heavily filtered and edited. And she wrote, even if it wasn't me, it still wouldn't be you. Which everyone on the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page were like, boo, like, you didn't have time to rehearse, mama, because this ain't it. Because he chose Giselle. They're dating. So let's go ahead and get into some of those comments. First comment, but he chose Giselle. So obviously he chose Giselle because he's with her and not you. I think Phaedra is delusional and does not know how to keep a man. There we go. Weak response. Unless I'm missing something, it is Giselle. She didn't have time to rehearse that clapback. Come through, Kenya Moore. She was like, ooh, rehearse, read. Exactly. She not in Giselle league, said Phaedra. This weak bleak shade, what is wrong with y'all? Thank you. Right, everyone just think Phaedra says something. First grader shade, and I'm always here for Phaedra's shade, but this will be a no for me. Exactly. People over here like, oh my God, you don't wonder with Phaedra, she's this and the third. I'm like, what did she say? Because it didn't make sense. Okay, if you're trying to say that because Giselle has been cheated in the past, so that's what you mean, that even if he chose Giselle, it still wouldn't be her and all of that because he's not going to be faithful. Well, given this opportunity, you have to be really stupid or have a serious illness, okay, to mess that up and get involved into a scandal, especially in a church where the previous pastor, you know, may his soul rest in peace, passed away, Bishop, due to a major scandal. I'm not going to get into it. Just put Eddie Long name in Google and there you go. You know? So he would be very silly. Now, I'm not saying that the scandal literally killed Bishop Eddie Long. What I'm saying is that the scandals came, okay? And then he was still looking healthy and all of that. And then I mean, people just kept coming out and adding to it, and then he disappeared for a while, and then he came back out, and he looked like the other picture that you're seeing, the side by side, and then within weeks he was gone. It was a scandal, disappeared, came back, done. I mean, everything just happened like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So, according to the statement released from the church, all the rumors going around, but the church statement was that he passed away from an aggressive form of cancer, okay? And that's what happened. And also it could have escalated due to all of the stress from all of the terrible news and stuff that came out. But I only brought Bishop Ellie Long up because I was talking about scandal, okay? And it had to do with infidelity on his wife and all that stuff. So I'm just saying that Giselle Bryant would be stupid to get this new opportunity in a new state to start all over. And he's the pastor of this mega church, and all of that. New birth is major, period. Okay. And he would be crazy to mess that up with another scandal if he was to work things out with his ex-wife just to find himself in new birth pastor, cheats on wife again. Like, come on. That's my point that I'm trying to make.
He's looking for a first lady. He's in the church. He's looking for a wife. And you know what? Hopefully he can work it out with Giselle, and they will move on. They got, children together and all of that. I wouldn't go back to a cheater, but kudos to them. I'm not judging anyone's decisions, but he would be very stupid to pull what he pulled years ago, going around cheating.
So after she realized the blog pages reposted what she said, and her name is in the blogs, and now people are paying attention, she comes back the next day and she posted this video right here. I'm not posting the video because, it might have copyrights on it and all of that. I'm just going to read what he's saying in the video, okay? And Phaedra captioned the video PSA. So let me read some of the things let me just summarize some of the things that he said in the video. The guy talked about being booked and busy, okay? And he talked about wild B words, okay, are looking raggedy and not doing ish. Which this can't be a clapback at Giselle because she like I said, she couldn't be talking about Giselle because Giselle is not raggedy and Giselle is on a show. Giselle owns a skincare and makeup line, and Giselle just released a book, and she's back with her ex-husband regardless of the things he's done in the past. Whatever, I'm wishing them well. I wouldn't go back to a cheater, but I understand people change, and you know what? Women love power. Not all, but most women love power. They find that sexy. And I'm sure, Giselle been in her ex-husband's life before new birth. And, new birth is major. So, of course, Giselle is like, oh, my God, I'm going to be the first lady. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she was that before. But I'm just saying, that's major. So, I'm wishing them well. And I'm hoping, the love is real and all of that. Okay? And the video continues. Letting you know that I'm not going anywhere, so talk your ish, you ish hoe, okay? You can't defeat a bad B word. I rise up and say, hey, cuz I'm here to stay every day, success, whatever the case might be, all right? And so to me, the video was stupid, and a lot of people on the Rehearsed of Atlanta fan pages felt the same way. Like, both of her comebacks were weak, and she was trying too hard. So the first comment, please, Potomac is great and doesn't need fake storylines about rape. I like Phaedra, but she is trying too hard. Girl, that man is her ex-husband, and her last name is Bryant. So if anyone is thirsty, it would be you, okay? Phaedra wishes she was that, B word instead she's a clown, all right? Phony Feifei claims she's so booked and busy, but yet she's still letting Giselle get under her skin by posting not so shady shade. Girl, go win a case. Ooh, yeah, be reading. Go win a case. For her not to be so bothered by housewives, she sure stays bothered. Now I want to know who and why the bleep is she on marriage boot camp with her new man is for the check. I want to know since Phaedra decided to hop in her comments and respond to some of her supporters. 1. They couldn't defeat you even on your worst day. They're big mad. Phaedra responded, big mad all day. You know, this person responded, then B words, stay mad and gone be mad every day, because what we do know is you can't beat a bad B word. Is, so stay mad. She responded, period. Is that shade, Phaedra? I live. Facts for the thirst buckets and clout chasers. And this is why you will forever be the shade queen, keeping them bothered, panties all bunched up. Like, what did...
People in the comments are not done, because Phaedra came back with clout chaser and thirst bucket and calling people all these names. So the first comment, clout chasers, says the woman that's doing marriage boot camp, the graveyard for reality TV stars. Ooh, she wants to be on camera, child. Is you clout chasing, Phaedra? LOL, she's the biggest thirst box ever. Who said that? She needs to let it go. Giselle isn't bothered by or thinking about Phaedra. Phaedra, on the other hand, has posted 2 times about this, and Giselle moved on past the question the moment it was asked of her. And then you have people who are over it, and they're like, how old are these women? Fame is evil for some people. She has healthy kids, good job, beautiful home. Move on and live your life. All right. Women of a certain age battling it out over a man. Check yourself wrong. Giselle was asked a question. She answered. She moved on. Phaedra is the one on social media going back and forth with herself. Phaedra is a woman first, a professional one at that, and most of all, the mother of 2 sons. How does she even have the time to behave this way? It's really sad that you have it all and can't even count your blessings. In a blink of an eye, it can all be taken away. Be grateful, okay? I thought I was the only one feeling this way. There are 2 beautiful, intelligent, mature, successful women acting out on social media. Stop saying they. Giselle have not responded to that woman on social media. Phaedra is fighting with herself. It's not a good look, especially with children. I love them both so much. It's sad. I hope someone corrected both of them, because when you go on an interview and people ask you questions, you answer or you say, no comment, and you move on. Now, that's that. Phaedra first responds. I get it. She was in her feelings. But to keep responding, then you are the one that's bothered, and you are the one that's going back and forth yourself.
Now, this is where I also called out the hypocrisy. Okay. When Phaedra Park staged, this photo shoot to introduce, Claudia Jordan X, the man she's dating now. Okay. And did this whole interview with Daily Mail. They asked her the same way how Andy Cohen asked her a question. Daily Mail did the same thing. They said, we heard that Candy Brewer said if you come back to the show, she's going to quit. Phaedra responded, well, I didn't know I affected her life that much that almost 3 years later, she's still talking about me. And I did a video on it, and she went on and on and on. So here's my thing. Why was it okay for you to go in an interview, right, and answer a question, and all your fans were like, they asked her, she answered. No remorse, what you did to Candy, no apologies, no nothing. But Giselle Bryant is so wrong for also answering a question by saying you're not important. You're not important. She's not your friend. She doesn't know you. She's moving on now. So just because you constantly leave comments, okay, on someone's Instagram page, doesn't mean that you have a relationship with them or there's something going on, things like that. Especially a pastor. It might just mean, you know what, you're someone who's, you claim to be a woman of God, and you probably like this pastor, like his message. You guys are friends, so you're making comments. But on the screen are all of the times Phaedra Park's been on that man page, leaving comment after comment after comment, even leaving comment after comment after comment. I'm going to zoom in so you can see her name. Okay? Phaedra Parks, emojis, which is no big deal. She was even under his picture when he was dating Tweet in 2017 with heart emojis. So apparently when he and Tweet ended, she moved on right in, okay? When he and Tweet ended, allegedly, okay? And that's when he became Mr. Chocolate, because remember, it was in 2017 that she was fired from the show. She's been leaving comments on his page since 2016. In 2017, he was still posting about Tweet. And then a few months later, he stopped posting about Tweet. Relationship was, not in a great place, and allegedly that's when Phaedra tried to move in, but he never posted her, never claimed her publicly or nothing like that. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that picture. She was even under his children's picture, leaving on and emojis under his kids' pictures with Giselle. Okay, yes, right, meaning she's known him for a while. When he was on Sister Circle, she was on his page again with a speak on it comment and all of that.
And Candy, Candy little segments that she does on her YouTube channel. She called it Speak on It. But anyways, I am wishing, everyone the best. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I always do at the end of every video with all of the back and forth and people being catty and all that stuff. Just go ahead and live your lives and be happy. Like I said, Giselle, Ben, move on. I do not watch the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm just giving my review, so don't take it as, oh, it looks like you're a fan of Giselle and all. Nope, I don't watch the show. I don't know what's going on in the seasons, nothing. I'm just, from what I have seen from Phaedra's side and Giselle's side, I'm just simply giving my review. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.